Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. I've just got back from the dentist office today and yeah, procrastination has slapped me this time. So anyway, I haven't been since before COVID because COVID hit and then, you weren't allowed to go to the dentist, and then I got cancer and then I didn't go to the dentist because nobody told me not to, but just going through everything else, you just didn't want everybody else messing in your mouth. Anyway, now with a week to go before we go out of town on our trip, I have to have a root canal. Oh, right? Thankfully, they're working me in. So anyway, it is what it is. But I'm not worried about it. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I used to stress about a lot of stuff all the time. All the time. This is Suki, by the way, one of my girls. And yeah, after you've been through this, things just roll just differently, I don't stress about everything anymore. The only thing I stress about are those stupid scans. So, but other than that, yeah, I gotta go to the dentist. I gotta have a root canal. Whatever. It's fine. I have a whole bunch of packing to do. Have I done it yet? Nope. It'll be fine. So it's just the whole mental attitude, of it really puts in perspective when you've been through all this of what's important and what's not. And man, I hope nobody ever has to learn this the way I've had to learn it. But let me tell you something. About 90% of you right now are stressing about things that I promise you is not important. Not important. Important's not the word. There could be so much worse, right? And from this, I have just learned that you just have to go and roll with the punches, and that's life. Life is crazy. Life is never predictable, and yeah, it's never going to be smooth sailing. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you have. It's not going to be smooth sailing. There's always going to be something, and that is life. That's what it is. And yeah, gosh, the stress that I used to be under, and people will highly disagree with this statement, but I was in a lot of stress about 2 years prior to me getting diagnosed. And makes you wonder, did I grow this stuff in me? Did I do this, And I know there'll be doctors out there saying there is absolutely no way this doesn't happen. But man, stress takes such a bad toll on your body. And I have no cancer in my family. I have an extended cousins that has had breast cancer. But my immediate family, my grandfather had lung cancer, but he smoked from the age of 13 or 14, young. And then he passed away when he was 80 something. So, you knew where it came from. But, yeah, mine is out of nowhere. I've never had a cigarette in my mouth. And, I'm a social drinker, was a social drinker. I haven't had a drink since August. And yeah, I just, it's scary. So did stress do this to me? Did stress maybe didn't do it, but maybe that just the straw that broke the camel's back? I don't know. But I feel like I know that I stressed about a lot of things that was not important. And it's hard when you're in the moment of a stressful situation to not see it as a stressful situation. But going through this journey, that stuff just rolls now. It just rolls. And that will annoy some people because it looks like I don't care. It's not the case. I just can't get that upset about things anymore. Because, trust me, when I get upset, it's good. That was nice. That was one of my other dogs. I apologize for that. yeah, when I get upset now, I have a legitimate reason to be upset. So I'm not going to, quote, sweat the small stuff anymore. And I hope and pray that everybody watches this, whether you've been through cancer and you're like, yes, I agree with her, or you've never been through it and you're probably thinking, okay, you don't know the stress in my life, and I agree, I don't know the stress in your life. But I promise you, you are the one that gets to control how a stressful situation is perceived, I guess. So I'm happy, I'm smiling. I've had some bad crap happen to me, right? Like, and I don't know. I mean, people are like, oh, you're so amazing. You made it through all this stuff. And, you know, you fought such a great fight and you've done this. And yeah, I didn't have a choice. You know, it's fight. If you don't fight, the other side's not good. You know, when you're in this position, it's hard to hear people say that. Like, oh, you're such a hero, or oh, you're so brave, or oh. When you're in this situation, it is just surviving. Complete and utter survival mode. You're not a hero. You're not trying to be Superwoman or Superman. You just want to make it. That's it. And I'm not trying to be like down and sad, but it's the truth, you know? And I don't know. But it does make you come out on the other side a little bit more grateful for everything, and opens your eyes to things that that you thought was a problem before. Yeah, it's like that song, that Tim McGraw song, which I cannot handle listening to because it still breaks me, but it's true. Everybody needs to get the chance to live like they're dying. It's kind of a blessing out of all this, because it's a beautiful thing, because you look at everything differently in your life and all the people, and I'm so very blessed. But don't don't sweat the small stuff. I promise you. You mentally can put yourself in the right position to be happy. You choose to be happy. You choose to make the best out of everything, and you will be mentally 100% better, and you will feel better about your everyday goings. So, I didn't mean to get emotional again. It just happens when I'm talking about things that are near and dear. Yeah, anyway, that's all I have today. Don't sweat the small stuff, because it's all small stuff. Trust me. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.